Someone threw a rock at my nose and broke it in 7. If you can't tell, my nose is broken and has been for almost 4 years now. Like I said, this all started in 7th grade, and I was walking out to gym class with 2 of my friends, and I was in the middle. My coaches were still inside. Like, everyone was like splitting up into their units because that's what my school did for gym. So everyone was like kind of like just walking around and like talking to everyone, and one kid just happened to be throwing rocks at the locker rooms that we were all coming out of. And when I say throwing, I mean like a good distance away. So he was like throwing them pretty hard at this locker room. Also, really quick, I always get questions on like where all my jewelry is from. All of it is from Every Jewels. It's literally like the best jewelry. It does not tarnish. I love it so much. Everything you see on me, you can find it on Every Jewels. Anyway, back to the story. I'm pretty sure this kid was in 6th grade, and I had never spoken a word to him. Like, we weren't friends, but we weren't like enemies. We just like never talked. Next thing I know, one of those rocks ends up hitting my nose, and I remember just like covering my face in blood. It's just like everywhere, and my friends are like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Like, let me go get the coaches. And like he went, oh shoot, I'm so sorry. Honestly, I don't know if he like cried after that or anything. I don't really know what he did. I wasn't really paying attention to him. But anyways, my coach like came and got me and brought me inside the locker room to like clean up because there was blood everywhere. And she called the nurse, and the nurse came and got me, and then my mom picked me up, and she thought someone did it on purpose. Like, she thought I had gotten in like a fight with someone, and so she would not leave. And I was like, Mom, like, I just want to go. So I ended up going home and like got a little bit better. And then the same day, like a few hours later, I went to the doctor. At the doctor's office, they told me that basically my nose was too swollen for them to like be able to tell anything, but they could definitely tell it was broken, and I needed to schedule an emergency surgery before I literally could not breathe. So I think it was like a week or 2 after that. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember. It was all like a blur. I got on a nose surgery, and it was just to like make sure I could breathe and to clear my airways because it was crushed. I think it took me like a while to recover from all of that, and my nose is still crushed. Because I think it was like a year after that, I went to this doctor to get a consultation to like fix the rest of my nose. He stuck this camera up my nose and said that my septum was still completely deviated and like one side of my nose won't work. So I'm still waiting to get like the surgery that will fully fix my nose where I can actually breathe again and have it not look like so bad. Also, this story might be a little like mixed up just because it's such a big blur for me. All I really remember is having to walk through a gym full of people with blood all over me. I already know some of y'all that were in that gym are going to be watching this video, so hello. Yeah, this new process to get like my nose fixed fully is very long and annoying just because like there's so much that goes to it. And I already know that when I do get the nose job, everyone's going to be hating on me like, why'd you get a nose job if you're still a kid? Which I don't really care what people think because I literally cannot breathe. I can, but not like properly. Yeah, that's it for my little story time on why my nose looks the way it does. Hope you enjoyed. I love you and Jesus loves you. Bye, guys.